It sounds like we may be getting a new hunting companion in the Hunter Call of the Wild very soon. Expansive Worlds just dropped this teaser trailer on their YouTube channel, and I think we should check it out. Now, despite the fact that Sir 12 looks maybe a little bit distraught that he may not get to go on as many hunts with us, I think one key thing stuck out in that trailer, and it was the rabbit that was sitting on screen. We obviously heard the character whistle, we heard a dog barking in the background, and frankly, when I first watched the trailer, I wasn't sure what they were teasing at, but if you read the announcement post in the official The Hunter Discord, they said your new best friend is waiting just around the bend. Also, in the description of that YouTube trailer, they said a new and faithful friend is coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild. So no doubt, they are talking about a new dog. So what does a rabbit on screen mean? To me, there's two options, and both are in the Hunter Classic, and I think that definitely helps. We've seen a blood trailing dog in the Hunter Classic. We do have one like Sir 12 here. I'm imagining it could be a German short-haired pointer. I don't know that the rabbit would have run away. That's kind of the opposite of what they should do, but I think that would be really neat. It would really up the small game hunting in the Hunter Call of the Wild if we have a pointer to kind of help us find birds, rabbits, foxes, maybe things like that. The other, and the one I'm kind of leaning more towards, would be a retriever. That was the first dog ever added to the Hunter Classic, and you know, after Reventuli Coast back in June of 2022, I've kind of thought there should be a retriever eventually coming to the game. We had the waterfowl rework. We have so many small game species now, from the rabbits and the ducks and geese, maybe even turkeys. I have no idea what kind of thing we could look at. I think turkeys can be retrieved in the Hunter Classic though. To me, I'm leaning more towards retriever, if for no other reason, just looking at the species we have in the game. And again, the rabbit running away is kind of the opposite of what should have happened if it was a pointer. I'd love for it to be either option, but looking at retrievers in the Hunter Classic, and I'm going to focus on them at least a little bit more because that is the direction I'm leaning, they can be really, really useful on your waterfowl hunts. If you're sitting there in a blind or even just laying in a field hunting for bird species, you may be able to shoot them 100, 200 meters away. And rather than having to run all the way over there, spook all the birds that could be coming into your decoys, you can continue hunting, send the dog off to go and retrieve them, and that just makes you a far more efficient waterfowl hunter than you would be if you have to run around and claim stuff on your own. So that's something I've been asking for since long before Reventuli Coast, long before the waterfowl rework, back when I think Canada geese were the only goose species in the game, and we would just sit in a tripod and plink hundreds of them. A retriever could make that type of hunting so much better. Talking about a pointer really quickly though, I do find that because things like the whitetail jackrabbit here on Layton Lakes no longer have a drink zone, and even, you know, antelope jackrabbit on Rancho del Arroyo, some of those rabbit species and small game species in general, pheasants, quail, they can be tough to locate. They're really small, they aren't necessarily in predictable locations all the time, and I do think a pointer could be really useful in being able to consistently find them and take them out. There's a lot of small game hunters in this community. I think a pointer probably, or really both, but I think a pointer maybe helps the actual hunting of those species more. The retriever is more towards making it a little bit less inconvenient to collect them afterwards. But I can't wait to see what this is going to be. We obviously saw at the end of that trailer, the full reveal is coming soon. I think Jaxy said something about next Thursday. So we'll definitely have to keep our eyes open for that. But I think that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to keep it short, show a little bit of the dogs in the Hunter Classic and how they work, and maybe what we could see in the Hunter Call of the Wild. And I definitely want to know, what do you guys glean from that trailer? Is there something I'm missing? Is there more maybe to the rabbit than I've thought of here in this short video? Let me know in the comments below. And I think on that note, that's going to do it for this one. I should note this will be the only video today. You guys know, especially in hunting season, it's a struggle as is to get one video out, so two is unfortunately not going to be a thing, but I think there's enough hype here to warrant this video being the main one for today. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.